What's going on, guys? It's Mike. We're back for, I think this is like episode 3. Today we're gonna hit arms, so my weakest body part. Try not to make fun of me too much. I'm really weak and they're really small, so that sucks for me. But just a little insight. I do hit arms on every day except shoulder day, and then this is like a full arm day. So it's not gonna be, you'll see, it's not super long. It's literally 3 bicep, 3 tricep. And the reason is because I'm touching them almost every day. This day, of course, I got a little bit harder. More compound movements, more focused, you'd say, but not a ton more volume than I need to do because I'm already doing so much throughout the week. It seemed to be working, but I was just telling Bless that I got sick this week. I took 2 rest days. I never know the right thinking on that, honestly. Even as a coach myself, it's like, you know, I take 2 days off and now I feel really good, but it's like, what if I trained? I probably should have, but I don't know. I've done them both. I've trained while sick. I don't feel any better. I've also done this where I just take 2 days off and then I'm right back in it. So it's like pick your poison. I don't know. But I feel small and shitty, but we're here. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna start off with, this is one of my favorites. It's called the JM press. You probably, a lot of people they don't do it. The reason I like to do it on Smith is because it's more controlled. It's almost like a skull crusher press. It's not quite a close grip. You kind of come down over your face and then press up. You'll see. But for that reason, I don't like to use the barbell, because with this, with like the guided rods or whatever, you can kind of push, you can push like towards your head and up to really activate the tricep, whereas with a barbell, it's gonna be free range. So it's a lot harder to mimic that. So this just helps keep me locked into position with the JM press. And this is like a huge tricep builder. This and like close grip. Good compound movements for building big triceps. Not that I have big triceps, but I'm trying. So you want to go heavy. So I'm really only going to do like 8 reps. We're just gonna do one though. So I like to start with more of like a compound movement. So with triceps, I'll do that. With biceps, I'll start with a barbell curl. And then I go into the more like accessory work, if you want to call it that. So I'll do some push downs. So I'm gonna do like 10, pretty strict. Then I like to do like 5, just pump reps, just for extra reps, really. So I'll do like 3 or 4 sets of that, and then the last one will be a double drop set.
Along the bushes.
So my coach showed me these. I honestly don't know who started it, but I'm gonna just show you guys this. And I'll show you the variation I'm doing, which we've never done, but it feels good. So ideally you want a wider bar, like something as wide as you. You don't wanna be narrow, but you kind of like dip down. And then it's almost like 2 movements. You wanna get it, this cable setup is not good. That's why I don't do it this way. You wanna get a good stretch here in your tricep. And you want to kind of pull down to you with your elbows, just elbows, and then you want to push out. And then when you come up, it's just one smooth motion. So elbows, then push. And all that's doing really is hitting the long head of the tricep, just like you're getting the length of it, trying to get all the way up in the armpit, the stretch position, because a lot of people, including myself, miss that. So you want, obviously a big full tricep. So that's why I like doing this, because you get the stretch there and then you still get the press. But it makes it a lot harder because of the cable setup that we have here. I just switch it out for a rope. I just kind of do like an overhead tricep extension. But what I do is I just like lean down really far. So you'll see me like kind of come up like this and then almost throw forward. And then you come back slow and try to really let your elbows go to get that stretch. That's the variation. I kind of made up that part because these aren't tall enough. But I feel it just the same. It's really tough. I can still only use 85 pounds. But I do like 3 sets of 15 on these, and then I go right to arms. Biceps are done, like I said, just 3 in and out. I'm gonna start with the barbell. I kind of threw these back in because, I don't know, man, it just seems like a good, just seems like a good movement. Honestly, I'm not that, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not that smart. But it's just, like my big heavy one to get arms started. And then I'll do like a line curl, which I really like. I'll do a single arm curl, which you'll see at the end. But I basically do 4 sets. I warm up with 20 reps, the barbell, and then I go up 10s. Just depends on how I feel that day. I've been trying to get a little bit better with the form because my biceps have been really strong, like at some points throughout my lifting. But from what I've seen with other bodybuilders, having strong biceps doesn't mean big biceps. That's at least from what I've seen. I've not seen like a single pro that really gives a shit about lifting heavy weight for biceps. So I'm trying to get in the mindset of that because obviously like with back and chest and shoulders, that is the case. You do want to lift heavy. But with arms, it just seems like they don't respond that way. So I'm willing to try anything. Yeah. So I'm willing to try anything, but I'm gonna do like 3-4 sets of this, 2 more arm exercises, and then keep going. Or that's it. One of those 2. Single arm curls. I switch it up between like preacher and like dumbbell. This week I honestly wanted to try the preacher because it's usually not open here. I don't like it because like, to be honest, like I'm kind of, this sounds really cocky, but I'm just like too wide. Like see where the pad is? If I come in here, I'm at an angle. So for me to go straight on, like I have to be in this gap and it's just not very good. And it's the same over here. Like I just fall off. So I'm making it work because we're on a time crunch, but I probably won't do this again. But either way, you can set up a bench on like a 35, 45 degree angle, any kind of bench, and just put your arm over it, same thing. You've seen it, I'm sure you guys have all seen it. I like to do those with dumbbells too. Just some single arm stuff to mix it up. It doesn't matter, fuck it. The last thing I'm doing is, it's like hammer curls, but I'm gonna lay down. For me, it just feels like a lot more tension. So I really like it. I've been enjoying it. It makes me feel more locked in. Give it a try. I don't know, maybe you hate it, maybe you don't. I'm doing 3 sets of like 15, 10. Let me see, 10? 3 sets of 10, and then that's it. All right, guys, that wraps up my arm day. Nothing special, really. Just trying to do, I used to do like 2 leg days when I needed to grow my legs. If you're having trouble growing your legs, while I'm on the topic, try a quad focus day and a hamstring focus day. That's how mine grew. But yeah, I replaced those 2 leg days with the arm day because my legs are decent, arms are shitty. You guys get the point. Try out some of the stuff I showed you. If you haven't seen it, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But I think it's worth a shot. It's nothing like over the top. It's not a TikTok workout. Nothing fancy or trendy, but it gets the job done. I'll see you guys in the next one.